Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex here. Welcome back to another F1 2017 livery mod video. These seem to go down really well, so thank you guys for the awesome support on these videos. I really do appreciate it. Today we're going to be looking at 4 more livery mods once again. I'm going to start off here with the Toro Rosso STR12. And wow, this one, we all love this car, I think. All of the comments I've seen on this on like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, people just love the look of this car, the livery, the sort of general style of it. I know this is on a 2016 base car, but overall it still looks pretty damn awesome. And I love the fact they've gone with the Red Bull instead of the Toro Rosso on the car this time. It really is cool for me. And well, it just looks like, it does look like a baby Red Bull team. Before, it looked kind of strange, but now they've done a really good job with it. So maybe in the comment section of this video, guys, you could let me know what is your favourite livery of the F1 2017 season. Is it the Toro Rosso? I've seen a lot of love for it recently, and it's definitely up there for me as well. I love the subtle sort of differences Red Bull do every single season for their car as well. Mercedes actually, I think, did a nice little touch to their car. The mean looking Renault also looking a pretty decent car as well. There are a lot of good liveries this year. And then you've got the Williams, which is the same as 2016, 2015, 2014. You get the idea. So as always, guys, there will be links in the description to all of these mods, so if you want to go check them out for yourself and install them, you can only do it on PC. I do get a lot of comments and questions about, can you do this on PlayStation 4? Can you do this on Xbox One? It's just not something that is sort of compatible on the consoles, really. You've got to have a PC, and to be perfectly honest, guys, even if you have a bad-ish PC, you should be able, I don't know, it depends what you define as bad-ish, but definitely just go like a system requirements website and see whether you could run F1, and then a livery update isn't going to affect the game for you, so you can just see whether you can run F1 and maybe get it on there, because you'll have a lot of fun. F1 on PC definitely has gone to the next level with the mods, so me personally, I love going on the PC, but I am going to be getting a wheel for the PlayStation 4 soon, so yeah, we might be doing some more races on that, so keep an eye out, guys. I've been like umming for years about whether I should get a wheel for the PlayStation 4, but I've been talking to the people over at Logitech, and I think we're getting something sorted, which is really exciting, so fingers crossed that'll be in the next couple of weeks. We'll be getting a G29 sorted, so that's pretty awesome. So we're on board with the Red Bull Toro Rosso here. This livery it's done quite well. Obviously the proportions are not quite the same because the car is not the same size as it is in real life, but overall I think this is a very nicely done mod, and it does add it's one of the biggest livery changes from last season that we've had. The Renault did also change quite a bit. The Haas also has changed substantially as well, but I do personally think out of the big changes, the Toro Rosso is the one that's come out of top. It just looks so nice. Also want to quickly talk about an awesome series idea that we've got in the works. So I've been talking to Chris, who did one of the awesome mods that we showcased on this channel a few weeks back, and we've actually started to get talking about the possibility now of making my own mod. So it's early, work in progress, guys, but there could be a video coming soon with my own mod for F1 2017. Sorry, not 2017, 2016, and I'm not going to say what it is just yet, but it isn't a 2017 mod. It isn't a mod revolving around me. It's not like Alex Zaffaro plastered over every single car. It's an interesting little mod that I want to do a series on, so we'll see when it comes about what you guys think about it. Fingers crossed it's something cool, and then at the end of the series my idea is to release it to everyone to be able to use. So we're talking to Chris about that. We're going to do a video together at some point talking about the mod, so yeah, look forward to that. I think it's going to be an interesting little series, and ooh, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Just from reading and all the pictures he's been showing me, I'm excited. It's looking good. So that was the race with the Toro Rosso with Carlos Sainz around Brazil. So we'll switch ahead now to the Haas car round Monza, the VF-17. So not a very imaginative name, but nonetheless, it's a nice little addition and nice little change once again. They've sort of gone from the white and the red to the sort of the more black, grey and the red, which is nice. It's a nice little subtle change, and now that McLaren's sort of not got that anymore, it's nice to have that in another car. So the thing is I love about F1 2017, most of the cars look different. Lots of the cars have different liveries, meaning it's going to be quite easy to sort of distinguish between them, which are, for me, when you're watching on a TV, sometimes you're watching on your phone, you definitely want the liveries to be distinguishable, because sometimes you might not be able to see which livery is which. So the fact that so many of them are different this year is a big plus in my point of view. I don't know what you guys think, but sometimes it's nice not to have them all like a grey, not all a white. And this year, I think personally, they've done a really good job with mixing it all up. And we got some orange with the lovely McLaren. I also have to mention a massive thanks to everyone that does make these mods. I mean, I don't know whether I mention your names all the time, but honestly, you make this game so much more interesting, and I do really appreciate it, especially at this time of year when, let's be honest, the game does get a little bit stale because you've sort of played it all enough times to know the ins and outs, and you basically just sort of mastered the game in terms of the knowledge, at least. You know, definitely not the skill in terms of me, but in terms of the knowledge, you sort of know all of the stuff about the game, you know, the ins and outs, and even a subtle thing in changing the livery can really make it just seem like a whole different new game. So, at some point, I would like to make the whole grid into the 2017 cars, but I think there are still a couple that haven't been made from what I've seen. So, we'll hopefully get a whole video up series. You know, I don't know exactly when we'll do it, but I would like to do an F1 2017 modded career mode. It does seem to be something that people do every time of year, but I would also kind of like to wait until the Australian Grand Prix, so the balancing in terms of the AI performance, I know it won't be as quick as the 2017 sort of cars, but in terms of the balancing about which car's fast, which car's not, it would be nice to wait until Australia and just after that race, and just at least some sort of balancing, that so we don't have like Haas are really slow in this game, but in real life they could be like third quickest. So it would be cool just to wait, but I don't know what you guys think. Do you want to see that sooner than later? And do you want to see it on F1 2016, or would you rather see it on 2014, or maybe even on R Factor? I don't know, there are lots of possibilities. I did it on R Factor before, I've done it on F1 before. I like doing it on R Factor because you could just literally mod as much as possible, or the guys that made the mod could mod as much as possible, but on the other hand, F1 games, you guys know them, and you're not scared when you see it, like it's not a different game. So, yeah, what do you guys think about that? It'd be awesome to leave in the comment section down below. On a side note, I don't actually know why I'm this far up the grid. I don't know how I'm in 6th position in this Haas car. I suppose Monza is a not too difficult track, to be honest. I mean, definitely the braking zone's quite tough, but in terms of the rest of it, it's not a very tough track, and I think I was quite lucky I didn't actually have too slow a pace. I mean, I know I'm not a very good driver for the millionth time, but at the same time, we still managed to keep up the AI, which were much better cars, which I wasn't too disappointed about. So, up to the Parabolica for the final time. Nice little show off of the Haas livery here. I think this is an upgrade in my opinion. It is nice to see. It is sort of reminiscent of the McLaren colours for the last couple of years, but it's nice to have them at least sort of represented still in the game. So that is it for the Haas. Let's move swiftly on to the Red Bull, which I couldn't get working, which is a little bit annoying, but nonetheless we've got some pictures of it off race department, so it still looks pretty damn good for the people that can get it to work. Yeah, I'm a bit of a noob sometimes, so I don't know why some of these mods don't actually work for me, but it's probably something little tiny that I have done wrong, so apologies to the modder for me doing something wrong that I can't get it in the game for you. So the Red Bull isn't a massive livery changes in it, but it's subtle. The most noticeable thing I think is the SO that you can see that's sort of most prominent sort of change. Maybe the mobile one on the side by the driver's helmet as well. I do notice the slight difference there as well. So nice to have a slightly different livery. In my opinion, at least, I really loved the 2016 Red Bull livery. That matte finished, I think I really loved. It didn't really come across too well in the game, like most of the cars in the game sort of had that metallic finish, but I think still it does look decent enough in the game, and it does still look slightly different. But yeah, just a little bit strange why it can't be such a matte finish from before. So there we go, nice little mod there for the Red Bull 2017 car. Now I wanted to show you guys something a little bit different. I just want to race department as well. I haven't actually installed this, but I thought I'd actually just show it to you guys nonetheless. This is a fantasy 2017 Manor livery. Like, what could it be if they didn't go into administration? And then, you know, if it did look like this, honestly, it is so gutting they did, because this is honestly a lovely livery in my opinion. Very subtle. It's got the white in there as the most prominent colour, but it's also got the blue and the orange, which is prominent in a few of the cars in the last couple of years. So for me, if that's what it could have possibly looked like, I guess it's just a fantasy livery, so it probably wouldn't have looked anything like this. But in my opinion, I really love this livery. It looks really nice, and if this was in F1 2017, it might even be my favourite livery. It's just so simple but good at the same time. I really do love it. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. There's links down to all of these in the description of this video. The Toro Rosso, the Haas, the Red Bull, and this Fantasy Manor mod. They're all linked down below, so just go and check the description. If you're on PC, you can go and get these downloaded and installed, and let me know what I did wrong with the Red Bull one. I don't know why, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you could remember to leave a like on the video, that'd be massively appreciated. Remember to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, because you've got much more of these videos coming, and I've also got that interesting series starting soon with my own mod for F1 2016, which is going to be exciting. So, as I said, thank you for watching. Have an epic day, and I'll see you soon. Check out these videos on your screen, and goodbye.